What's up, everybody? GWTX7 here. Today, I would like to discuss something that is very much anime related. Apparently, there's some fuss about Scarlett Johansson being announced as the Major in the Ghost in the Shell live-action movie. Now, as an anime fan who claims to see the Major, she was like my first waifu, okay? I don't care what actress plays her. To me, to finally get a live-action movie for anime, I mean, the last live-action movie we had was a Dragon Ball Z movie, and it didn't do well. So, for her to play the Major, as long as she does it and she's badass like the Major is in the anime, why care? I mean, I don't care what she plays it. The Major has always been a badass character. So judging it because she's like white and not Asian, that's not how we would look at her. She's got to play the role as the badass. I have to visually see her in the theater. And now, when it comes out in March 31st, 2017, I go to the theater, I watch the movie, and she's not the badass Major that she's played in the anime, in the movies, the anime movies that I have seen, then I'll have a fuss about it, okay? She's got to play the role, be really badass, because the Major is badass. The one thing that I'd like to know more about is how they're going to do the spider robot things. The things that talk to each other. They're like androids, I guess. It's a really, really sci-fi anime. We consider it like top tier, one of the best anime of all time. A lot of animes will say Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Elan Gallica, yeah, can't even pronounce it right now, I'm sorry. Evangelion, I've only seen it once, so sue me. Hey, at least I saw it once. Well, and also back in the day, I saw this online back in the day. They told me you weren't an anime fan unless you saw Elfen Lied. I saw it. I'm like, what? Trust me. That's to your own. If you want to see that anime, I'm going to caution you. There is too much. There is a lot of stuff going in Elfen Lied that the warning. Just warning you. You go watch that. If you can watch it, but first of all, make sure you don't have any kids in the room when you watch that. Okay. Second of all, it's gory and it's got a lot of fan service. I don't even know if you'll call it fan service, but we'll just say fan service with the quotations. But if this woman plays the Major wrong, then I'll have a fuss about it. But until I see it on the big screen, right now I don't care. As long as she does it right, as long as she portrays the Major as how I've seen the Major in the anime and in the movies, then I have no problem with her being the Major. There's going to be some things that don't look right when you're going from anime to live action, okay? I mean, and see, Japan does this a lot. They take their animes and then they make a live action movie, okay? I mean, you can watch the live action Attack on Titan movie, and there's a live action Prison School movie. There's what we're trying to do, because the last time they tried it, the Dragon Ball Z one, I think failed miserably. The live action Dragon Ball Z movie, and I do believe we did it. I don't know. It failed miserably. So there is a little caution there, you know. But if you're gonna have like a major actress play, if Scarlett Johansson is a major actress, you're gonna have this actress here playing and Ghost in the Shell, then this movie should be great. It's like I said, a lot of people who are beaten up because she's white and Major is technically Asian. Actually, I want a disclaimer, you all. Technically, she's a cyborg. The Major is a cyborg. She's not really human. She's got parts. She's a cyborg. They plug her. She's got like a plug in the back of her neck. Okay, so you can't really call the Major Asian because she's technically a cyborg. I mean, if you all didn't watch the anime and you're yelling about her not being Asian, then back off. Okay, y'all need to back off. Because, in my opinion, all you guys are doing is beating up on this movie that's trying to portray an anime, and that's not cool. For those who disagree, you know, say the Major she still was an Asian before she became a cyborg. That's cool. I understand that. But in the anime series that I saw, she's a cyborg. She hooks herself up to the internet. She goes talking, trying to find that the Laughing Man. That's what his name was, okay? That's basically what they keep on searching, and he keeps on because a lot of it has to do with cyborgs. It's all about like the internet is basically, you can hook the internet to your neck, your brain. You got like robot parts instead of human arms and stuff. People live longer, but sometimes the people can hack you, and when they hack you, they can mess you up, and they're supposed to be like a some people are like, you're butchering it. They're supposed to be like a secret organization, Sector 9, and they're supposed to protect you from these hackers and stuff like that. And it's a very cool anime. Okay, I love Ghost in the Shell, and I'm hoping that the movie portrays what I've seen in the anime. And you're, well, then why can't they have an Asian female actress play her? I don't know. Don't ask me. But still, if Scarlett Johansson can portray the Major how I see her in the anime, then I'm cool with her being the lead actress. Okay? There's no problem with her being the lead actress. There shouldn't be, because once again, as I've stated a little bit a while ago, the Major's a cyborg. She is a cyborg. She's not. You can't really classify her as Japanese anymore. She's got robot parts. You take that as how you would, you know. Hey, she's got robot parts. I'm just saying she's half human, half computer. I mean, anybody that's seen the anime would know that. I mean, there shouldn't be no getting up in arms because Scarlett Johansson is portraying the Major. What's up with that? Well, why do we all gotta fight over who's doing what? I mean, the movie comes out it doesn't even come out until next year. I mean, yeah, if she does a bad job, then I'll have a problem. Okay? I don't know about her previous roles. I'm not really into movies. I'm into anime. Okay? Alright? Alright? I don't know. Hey, why couldn't you get the English dub actress who played her in the English dub to portray her, okay? I probably would, like, love that, okay? Because if you got the woman who played, jeez, what's her name? And I'm gonna get comments like, you can't remember? No, I'm old, okay? Jeez. I can barely remember what I did yesterday, okay? But if they had the voice actress who played the Major in the English dub, that would have been better. I would have loved that. But I'm gonna give this woman a chance, and you know, watch the movie and then give you my opinion. I'm not gonna get my pitchforks and torches and go after the people who are making this movie because there's no Asian portraying the Major, which wouldn't really matter. Like I said, she's a cyborg. A cyborg. You know, like we portray cyborgs as. Have you all ever watched anything on the Sci-Fi Channel? You know how many different cyborg-looking things I've seen on the Sci-Fi Channel? That's scary. Oh, good. At least, you know, they make her look more human. I mean, but that's about it. If what do you think? You know, let me know down in your comments below. Should the Major be played by an Asian person? Is it cool that this Scarlett Johansson is playing our beloved Major? I mean, as long as in my opinion, as long as she doesn't screw it up, there's no problem. I mean, it's not like like the movie's out, so I can't really give you without seeing footage of her doing some acting in the movie. I can't get my pitchforks and torches with you, okay? Alright? Let it go. Let the movie go on. And let it grow. Because the last time we had a live action movie, which was DBZ, okay? Alright? It didn't go well for us. Okay? And they finally took another chance because a lot of us wanted this. They finally took another chance and said, okay, we'll do Ghost in the Shell. Which was cool, but I would have rather had a Cowboy Bebop anyway, you know. Have someone play Spike, and Faye, and Jet, and Edward. That would have been awesome. But they went with Ghost in the Shell, and, you know, that's cool, you know. I loved Ghost in the Shell, you know. So, you know. And maybe we will get, if this movie becomes a great movie, that, you know, because Scarlett Johansson does a phenomenal job and she portrays the Major as best as she can, and she, you know, she's out there doing what the Major does in the anime. I mean, then maybe we will get that Cowboy Bebop live action movie. Then maybe we'll get the Big O one. And then we'll get the Trigun one, and then we'll get the Bleach one, and the Naruto one, and the One Piece one, and the One Piece. The One Piece live action movie. Hopefully I'll be in a hole in the ground when the One Piece live action movie is around. I'm going to be king of the pirates. There you go. Y'all find someone to do that. Could you imagine someone trying to portray Luffy? I don't care if you found an Asian person. There would be no one who could really portray Luffy. I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm going to be king of the pirates. I've seen a lot of One Piece. Okay. But like I said, if you don't think that this lady should portray the Major, let me know down in the comments below. Who would you rather play the Major then, huh? I mean, me personally, I'd rather have the voice actress who portrayed her in the anime because that would be the voice that I remember of the Major. I mean, that's the Major, you know. She's the Major. Her voice is the Major's voice, so I'll be like, yeah, that's the Major, you know. But as long as Scarlett Johansson does a very good job, you know, maybe she sounds like the Major. Okay, to me, it's all going to be more about sound than visual. Right? I don't care what I don't care, you know, who would play the Major. She has to sound right. It's not about visual with me as an anime fan. It's about listening to her, her voice. Her voice is going to be the first thing I'm going to, when I'm in the theater, the first thing I'm going to think about is the voice. Because the Major's voice, her voice is, you know, is what comes to me. Right? It's hard to explain, but we usually, in anime, it's more about, especially in dubbed anime, the voice actors who portray these characters, you know, it depends. Like, let me give you an example, okay? My boy Honin Kyoma, okay? Or Ritaro Okabe, okay? I could not see anyone else but J. Michael Tatum playing Honin Kyoma, even if it came out in a live-action movie, which he probably would not look the best of portraying Honin Kyoma. But his voice, he just would it had to be his voice, you know? So, as long as she sounds like the Major, what she looks like, and trust me, yeah, I like I said, original waifu, okay, yeah, I knew what the Major looked like, okay, but I was more looking about, I was younger, so I was more looking about right here, and up here didn't really matter, okay, and that's me being honest, okay, yes, I wasn't looking up here, I was looking more about down here, so as long as we're good down here, you know, I didn't, you know, yes, okay, yeah, I was like, let's see, my first Ghost in the Shell, when I was about, like, 17, 18, so, hey, I was young, and looking down here, and not looking up here, okay, and the Major, yeah, she was pretty hot, yeah, there she was. Anyway, so, what I'm trying to say is, but the voice, as long as her voice sounds like the Major's voice, it wouldn't bug me, okay? As long as it's, like, similar, you know? I know she's not going to sound exactly like how the Major sounds, because she's a different actress. I mean, some voice actresses in anime do sound the same. It's more voice actresses than voice actors, because of the depth of the male voice compared to the female voice, you know? They do have their distinct differences, but some of them do sound, you like, oh yeah, they sound similar. They don't sound the same, but you get the gist. They sound similar, you know? Yeah, because a lot of, let's see, a lot of, let's say Maka Riel and Tifa Ballard, they play like the same roles, and their voices are similar, but they're not the same, you know? They both have the high-pitched tone compared to, yeah, look at me, I'm trying to get some other anime voice actresses right now off the top of my head, but you know what I'm saying. I guess, I hope us anime fans would know what I'm talking about, you know? And I've been rambling on about voice actresses and boobies and other things. The whole point of this video is telling you, don't pitchfork and torch this movie because Scarlett Johansson is portraying the Major. And us anime fans should take a step back and let her do her thing, and then make the judgment call when the movie comes out, because last time when we had a live action adaptation of an anime, it didn't go well, and then Hollywood pushed us back and told us we didn't deserve any more live action movies Okay, and we finally pushed back at them, and we got this. Okay, and if we want to have an Attack on Titan live action movie here in America, portrayed by our actresses and actors, if we want to have the live action Death Note here in America, and the live action whatever else you want that is anime, we should take a step back, let this woman and let these people do what they can do, and make the best movie they can that will catch people's eye, open up the eyes, and make them realize this came from an anime. Because if it's great and people love the movie, and you tell them as an anime fan, this is an anime, and you can show people how great anime is. We can show them that the anime is great, and it's not all just about one particular genre. So let's let these people do what they can to make this the best movie that it can be, and then let anime grow. Let's let it grow and have an experience. Let people accept us. And I mean, some people, I can walk into a gaming store with this shirt on, and like, dude, I love this shirt. But that's the only place I can walk into, and someone will say, dude, I love that shirt. But walked in a restaurant with this shirt on, with Vegeta, I get funny looks at. Okay? Yes, I do. I get fun. I'll be dead honest. If I walk into a restaurant wearing this shirt that says it's over 9,000 with Vegeta on it, I get funny looks. Alright? I can walk into a gaming store. I walked into my local gaming store just yesterday. Dude said, dude, I love that shirt. I'm like, yeah, hey, thanks. Yeah, it's cool. You know, I can walk into the GameStop. Dude will say, hey, dude, I love that shirt. But anywhere else, you know, I get looked at funny. Like I got a shirt that says, I was stupid or something. And it doesn't say that. It says it's over 9,000. I mean, so let's let them do what they want to do, okay? And I rambled on about this because it's a touchy subject for me, because as an anime fan, I prefer to let this. I want this to happen. I want this movie to happen. I want it to be good. I want it to be great. I want it to be big and better, so people will understand how great anime is. I love anime for the life of me. I may not remember all the characters' names, and I may mispronounce names of anime all the time, but I love anime to my core. And if this movie helps anime out, because Scarlett Johansson portrayed the Major as the greatest she could, and it was a great movie, and it's a blockbuster hit, then I would be happy. We'd finally get more. We'd finally get more animes made into movies. Because look, the comic books are always getting turned into live action movies, and you know. But we sit back and we get new anime every single day from Japan. We always do. Japan is always pushing out new anime. But when we want to see our beloved anime that we remember made into a live action movie, Hollywood says, no, go away. I'm going to make the Batman vs. Superman movie, and screw the Cowboy Bebop movie. Trigun, what's Trigun? We don't need that. You know? So let's not push them away because the Major is not being portrayed by an Asian lady. Okay? Let's let this happen. Let's let this go. Let's let them do what they want. And then, if it sucks, then we get our pitchforks and torches. I'll take the pitchfork, and y'all get the torches, and we'll go to Hollywood, okay? But until the movie comes out, and and has been in theaters. We should let this go and be happy that they finally took the time out of their day and made a movie that's from an anime that we love. Okay? So that's about it. If you like this long rant, you hit the thumbs up button. And if you didn't like the long rant, you hit the thumbs down button, which is okay. And you can always tell me what you think about it down in the comments section down below, you know. And if you want, you can always subscribe too. That's up to you. Right. And until next time, bye-bye.